myself adjusted here, because, baby, I don't want to be sliding down. Let me get this here. Okay. So, yes, it is Sacred Sunday. It is the last day of Black Girl Magic Week. I have had so much fun on Black Girl Magic Week. I have been sharing a lot of magic. And y'all have been booking your sessions with me, and I am so grateful, so thankful for that. Um, I cannot wait to meet some of you that I have not met that have booked sessions with me. So let me get my chat up here so I make sure. Okay. Yay, Rich Oshun! Woohoo! So I love it when the goddesses gather on the Tiki Talk. Okay, so today, here's what we're gonna do on this Sacred Sunday. So first and foremost, let me just tell y'all. Yesterday, I was part of this really beautiful event here in Metro Atlanta. It actually took place in Lithonia, and it was like a healer's um, event. I don't remember what the actual name of it was, but anyway, um, so I was invited to be a vendor there. So I was able to give Reiki, just talk to people about Reiki, people who've never heard of it, or maybe they've heard of it and they don't quite know what it is. And I always love it when I have the opportunity to speak to people and talk to people, to shake their hands, to look in their eyes. It's nothing like it in the world. And my sis that invited me gave me some beautiful henna because she's learning to do henna, and I think she did good since she's just learning how to do it, right? I think she did really good. I love it. Um, I love henna. I love henna. And Goddess Naylin, I thought about you with henna. I was like, Goddess Naylin probably could kill it with some henna because she's so creative. I feel like she could do that. But anyway, we had that event. It was really nice. It was there were there were readers there. There was another Reiki master there. There was a woman there doing natal charts, and and then there was a beautiful goddess that had some jewelry that she made, jewelry and other things that she would create. And it was just beautiful. It was black women just doing black women. Okay, we did have one guy there that was a vendor, and he was the other Reiki practitioner. Um, but it was just black women being black women. Our black girl magic, and it just made my heart so happy because I'm like, this is what Black Girl Magic Week is about. So this is why I knew I had to do that event. There was no if, ands, or buts about it. I had to do it. Um, and it was great. It was great to give people Reiki who've never had it before. I love the way, when people get up off the table and they have that kind of like, it's not dazed and confused, but it's like dazed and clarity at the same time. And then they kind of yawn because they're relaxed. And I'm like, yes, that's what it's about. Reiki is supposed to relax you. It's supposed to make you be able to be one with yourself for just that moment in time, to be able to break through the barriers of all the chatter and mind clutter that we have. And oh, FYI, y'all, it is raining and storming here in my neck of the woods. So the Wi-Fi is a hater, and it's gonna do what it do. So just bear with me if it starts to break up and get funky. I promise you, I'm still here. Yay, I made my goal on TikTok. All right, y'all. Oh, I got lipstick on my teeth. I hope not. Okay, so here's what we're doing today to close out Black Girl Magic. I'm gonna do a 4 card reading because not only is this the end of Black Girl Magic Week, it's also the end of November. So now we're going into December, and we need our marching orders. Yes, yes, we need to know. We need to know What do we need to know for the month of December as a collective? What do we need to do? What do we need to be doing in this moment in time? And we also need to know what we need to release so that we can do what we are told that we need to do. And we'll also get a beautiful affirmation to carry us through the month. So, does that sound good to everybody? Everybody good with that? All right. So, I got my coffee here and I'm about to take a sip. So, we're going to Hogwarts again. Y'all know I love my Harry Potter. All right. So, let me get my cards, a little shuffle duffle. So, yes, this is the last day to get the savings on Black Girl Magic Week. So, again, you have distant Reiki sessions for $50. You have 3 card readings for $50. There's also the Reiki certification courses for just $99. And then you have the My Sacred Year reading and planning sessions. It is at a tremendous discount. Okay. So you want to get in where you fit in with that. All right. Okay, good. Now, let me do a shuffle duffle here. Because I haven't pulled from this particular deck, and I'm going to show you which one I'm using in just a second. Everybody point your energy this way so that the collective, that we can hear what we need to hear and know what we need to know. All right. So the deck that we are using is a deck that is extremely popular amongst my students when I'm teaching Reiki. Um, it is the Sacred Journey Oracle deck by Vicky Ayala. This is a very popular deck. Um, a lot of women, especially women that are spiritual entrepreneurs, love this deck so much. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. So the first question we're asking is, what do we need to know for this month? So for the month of December, what do we need to know? And I'm telling you now, people that are watching this on the tube of you, I apologize for the weird setup. It's just that I knew if I sat in my regular spot, the Wi-Fi would probably just give up. So I was like, I need to sit somewhere where I know I can get a good signal. So, all right. So, what do we need to know for this month as a collective? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Man, listen. Okay, I'm showing everybody. Magic. This is Black Girl Magic Week. We got magic, y'all. Come on. So that means the magic is going to stay for the month of December. Give it up. All right. So you won't always have the answers, and that's perfectly okay. You won't always have the answers. God is hella cute. Welcome, my love. You won't always have the answers, and that is perfectly okay. Here's the thing, when we're setting out to do the things that we do, whether we are authors, we're writing, we're creating books, we're creating journals, Goddess Nailing, thank you, creating beautiful stickers, all this magic that's in the room right now, all of this divine feminine magic that is all up and through this room right now, that everybody that is watching this either now or even on the replay on the tube, The problem that a lot of us has, because we're all part of the very smart girl club, right? Right? We're all part of the very smart girl club. We're all very smart. We're all very good at what we do. And one of the things that we feel like we always have to know the answers. We feel like we have to know all of the answers, all of the information. But here's the thing. Within that magic, there's a little bit of faith that's needed. Somebody type the word faith in the comments. You're going to need a little faith to activate the magic, because it's the staircase is not always going to be shown to you, right? So sometimes you have to do like what Dr. King says. You won't see the entire staircase, but you just got to take a step. And that's what it's going to take for us right now, especially those of us that are the black women who are of the 92%, is take a step. That's it. That's how you activate the magic. You won't see the whole staircase. You don't have to have all the answers. You might be endeavoring to do something, right? And then people be like, well, how you going to do that? Well, what does that mean? And all these other questions. And they might be asking questions you don't have the answers to. So what you got to say is, you know what? In the words of Reiki Master Allison, the how is not important. In fact, it's none of my business. The how is not important. In fact, it's none of my business. It's not. It's not. The only thing that you need to be clear on is your why. That's it. The why is the motivator. So you got the faith that gets activated when you take the step, and keep hold to your why. Thank you all so much for the gifts. I love it. I'm eating it up. Take the step. Good morning, Goddess Chantel. You take the faith step, which will activate the magic. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You don't have to have all of the answers. I know we want a lot of answers, but sometimes they're just not there. Because what it's going to take is just you stepping out there and believing that all things are possible, because they are. The fact that you woke up shows that you are possible. And all that you do is possible in this moment. So let that fuel you. Let that fuel your, I gotta pick the card up. Magic. Your magic. So that is what we need to know. So let's see what we need to do. Did somebody send me a hat and mustache? Thank you. That's hilarious. What do we need to do? All right, so we got the Genesis card. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the heart. The Genesis card. And the Genesis card says, from the moment your aha light bulb is formed, it becomes a living extension of you. From the moment your aha light bulb is formed, it becomes a living extension of you. So when you get the vision, once you get the vision, you can't deny it anymore. You got to run with it. Now, if you choose to not run with it, that's on you. But just know that vision is now a part of you. The magic is now a part of you. So once you get that aha moment, that breakthrough of, oh, this is what I need to be doing. Oh, this is how this is going to work. Oh, this is how I can be a New York Times bestseller. Oh, this is how I can be the number one inspiration sticker goddess of the planet. Oh. So when that aha hits, it's now a living, breathing part of you. When that inspiration hits, that is now an extension of you. We are the co-creators of our lives. We have the creator, and we are the co-creators. So it's this co-creative dance that will take faith and all of our beautiful magic. Just do your fingers like this because you're magical. Everybody. We need like I need a chime. Oh, y'all. Oh my God. Let me tell you, let me tell you. So when I was at the event yesterday, something that I kept doing, I kept like running my fingers on these chimes. Ooh, I love that cake. This chime, and it's, I don't know if you all have ever seen it, but they're silver and they go kind of like diagonal in size. When I tell you that was the most divine sound, and I was like, I have to have one of these because it sounded like someone was sprinkling fairy dust all over the place. And it was so calming and I loved it. I was like, this is how I need to make my entrance and my exit with that sound. So I'm going to have to find one and get one. So, yes, that was amazing. So, what do we need to release? It was beautiful, Goddess Naylin. It was. What do we need to release? Ooh, y'all, thank you for getting me to over 6,000 likes. Get me to 10, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we need to release? Now, one thing I love about these cards, Vicky Ayala is this amazing Latina from New York. And she created these cards. The words on these cards is exactly how she talks. I had the wonderful pleasure of sitting down and having a conversation with her. So whenever I get this card, it just makes me giggle. So, Moxie. Yeah, we're going to need a little Moxie, y'all. Because you got Moxie. You got the magic, right? So it says, we are all born with a set of balls. Use them as needed. Use them as needed. But we're going to change that. We're going to say ovaries because, let's face it, balls are not that strong. Women, our parts are very strong. We push out babies, we go through stuff monthly. Y'all know, we're stronger, right? We know that, right? Yeah, yeah. But we got a pair of ovaries, and even if your ovaries have been taken out for whatever medical reason, the energy of it is still there. So, with that said, what we need to release is the fear and start showing up with the magic and moxie that we already have. Step forward with the audacity of a mediocre white man. Because how is it that mediocre white men with these what's them zip up sweaters, them 3/4 sweaters, show up with these little headphones on and they're talking to people and giving these talks and telling people how to be successful, how they did it, when all the while the way that you did it, my guy, is by being white. Because most of them are very mediocre. Because most of them, I can name about 10 different black people who are far more brilliant than they are. And for some were. So start showing up with the audacity. Here's the thing that I'm seeing, that I see with black women so much, that ooh, I'm like, ooh, can we please release the spirit of fear of visibility? Can we please release the spirit of fear of being seen? That is something that I wrestle with my clients so much. You have the brilliance, you have the magic, you have the calling, you have all of these things, but you will not show up with the audacity of a mediocre white man. And you need to, because you are far more magical, far more brilliant, far more intelligent, far more beautiful, far more everything. To be showing up like, oh well, I just, maybe, I don't want to charge too much for my services, and I don't want to get on camera because I don't like the way I look, the way I sound, and I don't want folks making fun of me. I don't want breathe. You are worthy and deserving of being seen, standing in your truth of who you are and who you were created to be. It is time out for you not showing up as your most amazing, magical, brilliant, intelligent, beautiful, sensual, spiritual selves. You are far too great for that, because that means you're settling. You're settling. Aren't you tired of settling? Aren't you tired of settling? Show a little moxie. So what we got to release is that fear that's keeping us from showing up with that moxie and that magic, that audacity. So let's pull our last card, which is going to be our affirmation for us to have for this month. If you are enjoying this reading, let me know in the comments. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the comments. You are welcome. This one always shows up. This card always shows up. Excuse me, and I love it. I love that for us. I'm going to show the two first. Sky Woman. Excuse me. Sky Woman. And she's about that freedom. 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 I easily give birth to my miracles, magic, and mojo. I am free. I easily give birth to my miracles, magic, and mojo. I am free. That is the affirmation. I easily give birth to my miracles, magic, and mojo. I am free. And you are. You are free to just be who you are, because who you are is enough. Who you are is enough. We have so many things stacked against us as black women to constantly tell us that we're not enough, and we are. We're enough just as we are. We're enough just as we are, no matter what shade of black we are, what size of a black woman we are enough. You are enough, and you are doing enough. And don't ever let anybody tell you you doing too much. You just so extra. Why are you doing so much? It don't take all that. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It takes all that because I am all that. How about that? When somebody tell you you doing too much and it don't take all that, like, yes, it does. It takes all that because I am all that. Because you are. You are all that. All that in a bag of spicy hot Doritos. You are all that. So for the month of December, our marching orders are for us to know just how magical we are and never forget it. Never forget it. And know that we won't always know the answers because we're not supposed to. We got to activate our faith. which activates our magic. And then taking us to the genesis, to the beginning of something. Once that light bulb has gone off, you can't deny it anymore. It's part of you. Show up with some Moxie. Show up with some Moxie. And then lastly, own your freedom. Our ancestors fought so hard to get us freedom. We still got a lot of work to do in this society. There's still a lot of barriers and things holding us back, but we have access to doing things that our ancestors only dreamed of. We owe it to them and we owe it to ourselves to own what is ours, which is our freedom. Freedom to be who we are. I love that word too, Goddess Rich Ocean. The freedom to be who we are, to speak our truth, to live our truth, to be in alignment with who we were created to be and not who we were taught to be. Not who we were told that we should be or how we should be. We owe that to ourselves. We owe that to those divine mothers that paved the way for us. We owe it. We owe it to those generations that are coming behind us. And it doesn't matter if you have children or not, there are still generations coming up behind you that are watching you, that need to know that you stand in your regalness with your head up, knowing that you are the daughter of the Most High. Abundance, love, and everything your hands and your heart could ever hold belongs to you. It's your birthright. And we got to start walking like we know that. We do. So, what I want for you, goddesses, is stop undercharging for your services. Stop acting like you don't belong in the room just because you the only black person that walk in there. You better walk in there like, baby, you bought the room. That room is yours. They just there to witness your greatness, okay? Walk in them rooms like you own the room, because you do. Stand up with the audacity of a mediocre white man. Some people might find that insulting, but I'm just speaking truth. I'm just speaking truth. Start activating your magic and see how things change for you. But as always, let me know what happens when you do. Because I want to know. I want to cheer for you. I want to jump up and down and celebrate your success. That's something that I love to do. I love celebrating your success. I love for somebody to tell me, I sold my first book. I sold my first, like when my students come and say, I booked my first, Reiki appointment. Somebody booked an appointment with me for the first time. And I don't go and be like, well, what'd you charge for it? No, I am celebrating. We can talk about the charging later if they undercharged. But that's not the point. The point is, I want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate your magic. I want to celebrate all that you are and all that you are becoming. That's what the Black Girl Magic Week is about. Ooh. Told you I need that magic sound. I'm going to get that though. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. All right, my loves, that's it. That's all I got for Sacred Sunday. Now, I am going to hang for a few minutes on the TikTok, but YouTube, see you when I see you.